What do you want to do now? Do you think you're gonna be able to get a job again?
As far as the type of job I should do, I wouldn't be able to because I can't be in meetings. I can't understand. I have um to I'd have to people to repeat things many times if in the meetings, and I have to sit by. I have to see your face. I have to watch your move. I have to watch their mouth so I can understand what they're saying. And that was even when I was volunteering at my old job, and I I had such I couldn't understand. I'm like sitting right by her, and I'm like, okay, I there's other stuff going on. Somebody's talking down the hall, and I can't understand because somebody else was talking way over there. I need quiet to understand, at least even try to understand. So right now, where I'm at, I wouldn't be able to do that same job.
But okay,
You
that's good.
know,
That's good. But you have hope to do that, right? Sooner or later.
they told me, when they get better, then if I can get a job, they said, yeah, they of course they want me back.
Well, that's good. So at
Yeah.
least you have
So
something to look forward to.
yeah, so I told because I'm like, if there's some kind of like, even if it just give me like a project where I don't have to talk with people, I think I'd be fine because I used to do my thing. One of the things I used to do was the policies and procedures. So I put everything together. That was my thing. And when after I had a stroke and I wasn't going back, somebody who took over, they kind of messed up the system. So they told me, they're like, hey, Liz, can you do me a favor? Can you check to see what's going on? And I'm like, sure. Because I told them my brain still works. I just can't
We
say
know.
it,
We know.
you know. And so so they showed me what's going on. And I looked at them like in a second. I knew exactly what they did wrong. And I'm like, and I'm like, I can't explain it, but just come sit by me right now. Come, let's look. So we looked by the computer and I showed them things. I'm like, can you understand what I'm showing you? Because I'm not saying the right words. I might say bitch instead of something else. I'll bite the wrong. So we sat there and I tried to explain it as much as I could, but I had to ask her show. So, but if it was something like that, I'm like, oh yeah, I knew exactly what to do. And I go, if I don't come back, then you guys know what to do. And I tell you what they did wrong. So,
It says
and they're
everybody.
like, yeah, I'd say they were afraid to tell them. I go, just tell them exactly what they did wrong. So, people need to teach. Yeah, but people like that. And I go, well, tell them tough shit. This is what it worked. I was doing
Yeah.
it for 20 years ago. I know why it works. So I'm like, oh my God, people. So if they get pissed off,
Real
they
quick,
want
I'm
to
saying
get
this.
paid, right? Fuck
I'm gonna
it.
say
They
this
want to
real
get,
quick.
oh, sorry.
No, listen, everybody, whoever finally listens one of our podcasts, or not a podcast, or we're doing for YouTube stuff, we could work if we know we can do stuff. Just get it help to. It may be sense for you, but not saying like we can work if you can do. It's hard. It's hard because I know what it is saying like I know how to do this, but it's easier for me to do it than talk you how to do it. Like I can do something like well now I got better. It's just saying I know how to do this myself, but talk to somebody else and understand them talking to them. It's like my words won't. It's better to do. Here you go, and that sucks. So I want
Yeah.
people. We want a job. Why would we not want a job? We want to get to be self not disciplined. We need to be
Self sufficient.
self-sufficient. Self-sufficient. Well, whatever that word I said.
You get money in your bank. Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, even though that everything is fine on my end, I'd rather. Well, this is why I'm doing stuff with YouTube stuff, and hopefully that sooner or later people like saying like listen there's money for this but I'm not a lot of money. I just want it better for myself and other people too, but there's nothing wrong with having money too. Like,
Right.
there's no wrong. Like, just because the thing is for me, I'm not working at McDonald's or Burger King ever. First of all, I don't work at McDonald's like this, and second of all, because the money we make is like the little money we get for having a stroke and stuff like this. There's not this little money saying so. I this money and work for for the rest of my life. I would not work. You know what I mean? Like I want to be able to do something that's helpful, helpful. So that's why I
Mhm.
do what I do now because also I have the time to do this. I mean, like you have a kid and all this stuff and everything else doing. This is what I do. So to me, this is my goal. Like it's like saying like I need to do this or do nothing. So let's see how this
Yeah.
works, and hopefully, I think sooner or later, positive abilities will happen presented to me at a good time to do that stuff. Like seeing for Angie or Brain Friends, that's her
Hmm.
stuff with her speech teacher, and she had a job doing that kind of stuff. So I think whenever you're doing stuff for anybody else, I think if you put yourself out there and opportunities will present yourself. But if you do nothing, you'll sit in the box and do nothing for the rest of your life. I
Yeah.
believe that. Like, listen, you want to have a job. See, so you have something to get better because you want to do that. Other people just said, "No, I'm going to do nothing the rest of my life." Then nothing means nothing.
Yeah. I got to use my brain. I need to use it because I have a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience, and just the problem is I just can't get it out. So but I get better for as for typing.
That's
Yeah,
great.
typing or writing things, I'm better about that. So, but it's very but how it works out being at home because my daughter can go to her school is all her class were online, so she didn't have to go anywhere. So and it's required that an adult is with the kids going to the school. So and I'm here. So she could go to school because it was hard for being in school. She's got a lot of stuff going on. So it's hard for her to be in a school, like physically. So it works out that we do it online. So yeah, so everything I'm like, okay, well, everything's working out how it's working right now. So
Would
but
you?
yeah, I do stuff, yeah.
Would you? For anybody else, we're going to talk about this. Would would you would you what would you say to other people? Not that let's never get it and go get a gun. Like, do you have something to talk to other people saying, listen, like yes, I can say yes, never give it up. Let's get going. But like you know what I mean? I'm saying for me, I think for me, I was saying, but other people, like, listen, like I said before, if you want to figure out how to do something better in life again, you gotta remember for other people to listen, your life is gone. That's life is gone. You gotta figure out how to do it better some other way or do nothing. Because that's what's going to happen to other people, unless you have a lot of money to do that stuff. But other than that, I think the
Mhm.
fact that like, and I don't know this for myself, but well, not myself, for other people, a lot of people are older, like 70s and 80s, because they had a stroke, and it's I want for us our age to say, listen, there's still stuff to do. But we gotta find it ourselves. I don't think.
Mhm.
What would you say?
Yeah, no, because we're actually still young.
Yeah,
You know, we're not retired day, retire age. So but yeah, so we have a chance to what I think is like for people like that our situation with aphasia or whatever, we there's always something to improve with something, you know. I found out I have to have friends. I have to have people in my life. You know, I found there are some friends. I
I'm a
don't want to
friend.
say they lost friends,
I'm a friend.
but yeah, I know, and I have new friends, right? Oh, and I was watching something about Lolly, Lionel. Oh my God, Lionel Richie. I was watching something. But anyway, I'll tell you about
Richie.
later.
I
So,
love Lionel Richie again.
yeah. So, but we have friends, so that's why we have this group because we have to. Because loneliness is a bullshit, man. To be loneliness, it can mess with your brain, with your mind, when you're lonely, right? Um, so that's why I'm grateful we have those groups for the Zoom, you know, and there's different type of aphasia groups too. So that was cool. So but we just gotta if the ones I there might some people I don't really talk to because I don't for whatever reason I don't talk with those people as much as I used to. But it is what it is. But I have to find people like the what do you call it? Like the held herd. There's like a herd thing, right? We have a group. We have to have a herd. Our there's another word. The herd instinct. Herd instinct. Is that what it
Okay.
is? We have to be creep. You have to our group. We have to be people like us. So we have to get we'll be survive for survive. Yeah, that's one word. But yeah, anyway.
And also, you can do playback speed, whatever you like, fast or slow, was up to you. And also now you can do captions too. And all to remember to subscribe, please. Thank you.